Quaz Nation, someone number 32, and welcome back to Football Transit Me, QB now. On today's video of 82, we're just going to be speaking in terms of, the two signings that we do have who have not yet made their debut, and also we're going to be looking at the players whose contracts are coming to an end and which of those I feel like should be given extensions bakhona nje ukuchubeka with the club, or even the options if those options are available. But not here to lie to you guys and tell you what hey, naloku, yeah. That's not what we do on this channel, but we do talk about things that are happening or things that we do need to know about. So currently we have few days left before going to 2026, obviously. And yeah, guys, for me, aside in Lami, I've missed the boys. It's been a while. I've been watching AFCON, which, by the way, I think it's great. Obviously, I'm supporting Bafana Bafana. That's my home club, even though, things are happening currently. I just wish on Monday, which is tomorrow. I think I'm gonna upload this video tomorrow anyway. So on today, actually, I'm hoping Abajita can be able to secure a win because we need this win. It's very crucial for the country. And then we look at, going back actually to the news of those two players, Nkanyiso Shinga and also Ethan Chislett. Now, those two players, Bafetu, have been signed by Kaizer Chiefs. And I remember when we still had Coach Najee Nabi, during the training of the Netherlands, the preseason training, Abachita did get some game times. They were able to showcase, push, and but so far, ever since they've been back and Coach Nabi left, none of them has been able to make their official debut. They've never played for Kaizer Chiefs officially. So that is a question that says Booza, a lot of us, and I'm going to try to attempt to answer this question here, but it's not accurate. It's just my own opinion. Don't say QB. I'm just stating my own opinions. What could be the reasons why Kaizer Chiefs are not playing those two guys. So starting off with the Nkanyiso Shinga, guys, let's be honest. This guy is a great player. For me, during preseason, I think he played exceptionally well. He showcased his talent. I was happy with his performance. I feel like he's a versatile, fullback, which he's just a left wing back Bafethu that is great. Aerially, because aerially I did not see much of him, but going to attack and also udlala, those passes and stuff, I think Umchita is very, very good, and I was happy with him during the preseason. But now you look at us playing the league. Ever since Sfio League, Umchita has not been given a chance. We had Bradley Cross, which, by the way, is performing very, very exceptionally well. I'm not complaining about that. We played with Marco, I remember, for the first, and then Sabuya Safago Cross because Marco was injured, and then going back, instead of Chislett Nkanyiso Shinga, we played Aiden McCarthy on that left back position, which, by the way, now he tried, he did what he could in terms of that left back position, but never did we play Nkanyiso Shinga, and we do know he's a player that can be able to play there. So what could be the reason? Why is Omchita Nkanyiso Shinga not being played on that position? Well, for me, with Shinga, I even heard the coaches say, no, Umchita is injured. He was injured during the training, match fitness levels. For me, I don't think that is true. I honestly do think there's something that is happening with Nkanyiso Shinga and probably the coaches, because he is the only player I do not understand for now why he's not being played. So, according to my understanding, I feel like Umchita Nje, there's something that is happening with the coaches. But other than that, Fiabo Abo Velepai Bashala, even players like who's this young boy, Luke Batman, Figile Washala, but he managed to make a debut. He played. With players like this, you don't need to play them the full 90 minutes. There are situations, okay, no, definitely I can introduce this player. I remember a few games that we played where Bradley Cross was not 100%. We had to substitute him, and Upasa Kamako was not available. But we did not opt to bring in Ulona, Ushinga. Shinga was never part of any squad that played throughout. Throughout Ankumbuli to know today Nkanyiso Shinga has made it to the bench of Kaizer Chiefs. So definitely something is happening behind closed doors between Shinga and the coaches. Maybe that actually I don't know, but maybe there's something that is happening. And then moving on, guys, going to Dalapana, Ethan Chislett. Now with Ethan Chislett, I don't wanna lie to you guys. I might say Umchita, as much as he looks like a player who is, trying his best. We are Funaji, we are Fisa Futinaye. He was another player who they said he's injured, got injured during training, and that. But other than that, with the Chislett, I feel like probably the signing of Chislett is going to find the signing of Teshrick Morris and who else? Even Ushing and I, because those two players are not playing. I'm not going to talk about double giving them Simango or talk about double Rashwin Dudley because we know my situations were up. But if they were not in those situations, they would have played. Even Simango, I think he did play, compared to those other two players. Even George Matlow, who stayed the longest time not playing, he was able to play and was played. So Ethan Chislett, guys, in Zwielek too, I know he's been injured, but to be honest with you, Chislett, I don't think they're going to play him because even the responsibility, the role that they want him to play, when they signed Ethan Chislett, for me, as I've said, with all those players that we signed, for the 2025 season, I did say I'm not convinced about all of them, but I'm going to give them a chance. And I've managed to give them those chances. And a lot of them proved me wrong. They proved me wrong. Abachi, they've been working very hard. They've been showing what I thought they are not capable of. So I'm happy with a lot of their performances. Netoti, Nkanyiso Shinga, and Ethan Chislett. Those are the two players who have not yet been given a chance. And it breaks my heart to see Oti Abachita, not even the last 5 minutes, 3 minutes of the game, they've been given, making it to the match day squad is very hard. I understand we have a lot of depth, we have a lot of players, but there were situations where we did not have Gaston Sereno. Also, we did not see players like Ungobo on the bench. Yes, Lebohang, my boy, even though he was injured for the longest time, he did manage to come in and then bring his expertise. So with those players, I'm not asking for much, guys. As I've given them the chance myself, okay, what are they doing? What can they bring to the table? Why are the coaches not giving those two players the same chance? Because Kubule, Slalana CAF Confederation, and we played and then we lost. There was a situation ngafuna ukukhuluma ngayo that much, but other than that, those two players I feel like nabo they do deserve, especially Nkanyiso Shinga. Ethan Chislett, yes, I'm not going to talk much about him, but Tushinga deserves a chance and he needs to be played, guys. I feel like this guy is going to help us a lot, but we are sleeping on him, which is a problem. It's a big, big, big problem. So if we can be able to integrate those two players and then Tushinga no mas qala kancane simnike 30 minutes kanjalo. I think that is going to be exceptional well. But other than that, I don't know. Do you feel like our cheetah they deserve to be given a chance, or do you think the squad already is proper? Because as I've said, Chislett role up from the attacking role of number 10 might be a bit of a big responsibility because of how we play our football and also, Lime Zanti. It's something huge. Even Mtutuzi Shabalala is playing it, but he's not that very, very well suited for that position. Umuntu engasho so far has been playing this position for me very goodly and bravely is Ukeston Sereno. With him to do Shabalala, he does play, but also there are certain things that I feel like he can be fixing. So him, and then now we have Maboye, who also has been introduced on that attacking midfield role. And then we also have Mfundo, who can be introduced in that attacking role. So Uchislett, chances are They're very slim. They're very slim. Oti angasibambi scheme. So he might end up looking like Teshrik Morris, which by the way, contract yakhe ngiceda checker. It ends on 2027. Same as Ashley Dupree's. We've given him, a contract extension, I believe, this year. So contract yakhe is gonna run until 2027. So speaking of that, let's go to the players whose contract we do know what they are coming to an end. And for me, I will answer whether I do want them to be kept or not. Pulemori, I feel like we can let him go. I don't want to explain a lot, but you guys can see and I hope you can understand. Gaston Sereno, well, I feel like maybe we can give him another year. Kanye Samayo, obviously, it's obvious. We do know what is happening with him. Definitely, he's coming to us. Sibongiseni Tetra, we need this guy. We need this guy, even if we can give him 2.5 years. I think that is going to be good because so far he has proven what he's great. He's a good engine and he does help us in a lot of situations. Even though nayo unazinkinga zakhe, but other than that, he's a great player. I feel like he's doing wonders. Bruce Voma, well, I don't know, but we do know Kaizer Chiefs, they love him a product trouble, so they might keep him. But for me, I think we might let him go and then we can be able to give other people a chance. So Bruce Voma, I don't think they're going to let him go, but now contract target is coming to an end. For me, Bengzomyeganji. Done. Brendan Peterson has been so far the greatest goalkeeper for us. So definitely let's give him. Obviously, it was an option that was triggered. So we have to make sure Utimaji simnikeza, something fresh, something new, something naye azoyijabulela. And then also we have Dylan Solomons. He's another player who has helped us immensely, especially on the calf. I feel like his experience is something that is working for him currently. So I don't think we can let him go, guys. Chabiso Munyani Yamtanda, but I do not trust he's going to be fit entirely. We might need the backup. And so far, we don't have a lot of right backs who can provide this quality that this man does provide, unless we knock on the doors of the other PSL teams and then, but you can take this player. But other than that, I don't think we need to let go for Dylan Solomons. We need to give him that option. And then also we have Nkosimpile Ngcobo. I believe, okay, it's a bit complicated situation to it has been the option has been exercised. His contract is now going to expire in 2027, but I'm not too sure whether that is the case. So with that being said, if asingamnenye naye, we do need to give him, unless siyamneka ahambe, because there is interest, especially with Kaizer Chiefs players. There's always interest, and there is interest with some of those players that I've mentioned here. So yeah, guys, for me, that is it. Bengizothanda nje ubabona bachita back nje esinkundleni. But anyways, you can also let me know what you think. So far, guys, there's not a lot of updates. I wish I would have talked about, the best signing so far for the 2025 to 2026 season. But unfortunately, yeah, man, we're still way too far from ending the season. So, man, the season, that's when ngasho. But for 2025, for me, the best signing, hands down, guys, it still goes to Velebai. I give it to Claudie Lollipop, Lilepo, and then also I can add Kanyesa. Then Kanyesa Mayo is another signing that I can say is one of the best signings for us. Even though currently I feel like a lot of you are angry at him. So yeah, those three players for me, they are the best of the best. Silva, still waiting to see more, but so far I've been impressed. So I'm just hoping that he can do a lot more than what I've seen. And also Ikotaronai is another player who has managed to prove me wrong. I was not too confident about him, but definitely he's showing us a different side. So I'm happy about that. And yeah, man, it's just been great. It's just been great. So please, guys, don't forget to like the video. Thank you. I don't know, maybe this might be the last video of the year. So Merry Christmas and also Happy New Year. And yeah, guys, Christmas be back then, but anyways, just don't forget to like the video for Fating Zanbona, maybe in 2026. Peace.